Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Let us analyze what has happened today and let's see how Nifty and Bank Nifty can behave in the next week. So we'll start with Nifty. So this is where you can see this is a weekly chart of Nifty where this is the resistance zone we have already marked it out, right? And So last week we saw that Nifty took a bounce from here, the super trend, weekly super trend, and from that it gave a couple of green candles, right? So that's where most of the people would have gone bullish, but this week was not. I mean, it was a clear indication that we are going down. So if you see the price action of a couple of days back, you'll get the idea that we were prepared to go down. But these are the points where if this is the first touchdown, you can always rely on these kind of indicators where it will give the bounce back and then maybe continue the downtrend, right? So the couple of things we need to check on the weekly basis is that there is this trend line where which can act as a vital one because you can see it has tried or tested this one 4 or 5 times, right? One, two, three, four times. So there is a chance that whenever this closes above this, there maybe we can see that the base formation has been done or bottom has been done, and then we may see a recovery. But as of now, as we are talking, here you can see on RSI as well, we are in a downtrend and following this trend since I think November, right? When we made the all-time high. So now, so this is on weekly where you can see we are very close to the, I think, budget day candle, right? So we'll see that on the daily time frame. So here the picture is clearer, right? So on the downside, there was a super trend support around this area, and we have been talking about 17400 from long time, right? And on the upper side, you can see there is a daily there is a daily super trend resistance as well. So it was quite clear that we may be we may spend some time in this range, and this is what is happening. So what what happened confusing last week is that if you can see, so this is the budget day candle, right? And let's mark the high and low of that with maybe blue one. So this is the high of that candle, and on the downside, this is the low of that candle, right? So now what's happening is on 15th of Feb, we can see that there's a clear breakout on daily chart, right? And that's where people thought that we may go up. Everybody, I mean, whoever follows this breakout strategies and all, they thought that we are going up, and that's what happened. We opened on the positive side, but then we closed on the negative side, and that's where. So the next candle was indecisive, where it was not able to clearly indicate whether it will take the retest and go up or go down. But this is the candle where on 20th we actually went down, and from that we are continuously going down. So if you see it on the hourly chart, the picture is again more clearer, right? So usually I follow this RSI pattern whenever this oscillator goes below 40, that actually gives me a clear indication that there is a negative bias on Nifty. So here you can see for the first time on 20th Feb, we actually gone below on hourly chart, we gone below 40, right? And that's where it was pretty much clear that something negative is gonna happen. Okay, so I'm marking these levels. And from this day, you can see there is a clear gap down, and then we started going down. So now what is interesting to say is, as I said, this is the low of the budget candle. So it is very interesting to see how it will behave around this area, because if you see, we are still in that same range, and both bulls as well as bears are trying to defend those levels, right? So whoever comes out as a winner, we'll just join them and maybe start taking the trades in that direction. But very interesting chart pattern has come up, and it is very interesting to see how it folds next week. But my bias would be on the downside, and let me tell you why. So this has been tested two times, right? The super trend. So what I expect is maybe we'll take one more bounce, maybe. So next week will be mildly bullish, and maybe after that we may start going down this range. So this is where I see Nifty in next couple of weeks. So if I have to mark the levels, these are the levels: 150, around 150, 17, 150 or 100. You can say that. So once we decisively break this budget day low, I think we are heading towards this, and maybe we will prepare for this as well. But unless and until, as I said, there is a hidden trend line, this one, if it is broken on the upside, then we can think of going long. So this is where the drama will happen. We'll go around this area. We'll consolidate for some time, around 2 3 months, and 1 or 2 months, and maybe from that we'll start taking out these levels on the upper side, right? And one more interesting thing is that if you see the weekly, so this is how market actually deceives everyone, right? So if you see closely, this is somewhere it is making the inverted head and shoulder, right? So this is the left shoulder, then head, and then right shoulder. And this is where it actually on a weekly basis it gave a false breakout where we all actually started dreaming of 19,000 and 20,000 range. But then this is the reality now. We have started going down, right? So somewhere what I feel is even though I'm bearish on couple of weeks or couple of months from now, so there is a hidden pattern being created by Nifty, and I'll show you what that is. So you would have heard of cup and handle, right? So this is how it looks like. So this is the cup we have formed already, right? And then this is the handle of that cup from this point, maybe, or maybe from this point, right? Yeah, because we are following this channel. If you can have a look at the hourly range, that actually will show you that we are in the same range, right? What I'm talking about. So for example, or maybe let me go to daily one. Yeah, this is more clear now, right? So you can see this is the channel where we are in a negative channel or down falling channel, and here we are consolidating kind of, right? So, and as I said, this is the base. This is where we may consolidate for some more time, and whenever there is a this handle will get broken on the upper side, right? That's where we may become bullish and will start like taking aggressive longs on Nifty, right? But till this point, I mean, we just need to hold on to these levels, consolidate here, and then maybe breakout. That will be the convincing one. And if there is a sudden breakout, I don't think that will sustain longer. So that's the one thing I wanted to highlight. Hope this helps. This is on weekly basis, right? Similarly, let's briefly talk about Bank Nifty. So on Bank Nifty as well, you can see kind of similar. So this is a weekly. So this is the range again, where we are from where we have gone down. This was the decisive range, and from this it has taken the resistance and it is going down again. Let's talk about the budget day candle. Same story repeating itself. So this is the upper and this is the lower side, right? So today if you see not today, yesterday, if you see, bulls were able to protect this lower side of the budget day candle, right? And again, same thing, same story, that we may see some consolidation, but again the bias is on the bearish side, and it is very interesting to see how it figures how it actually folds in the next week. But these are the levels to keep in mind on the upper side and on the lower side. And once we broke the lower side, we may see this area, because if you see, this is the support area where we may rest for some time, or even this one. So 48,900 and sorry, uh, 38,900 and 38,000, right? So these are the levels on the downside. But as of now, I think these are safe. And as we talked about Nifty, similarly, if we see a clear breakout, we'll just join the party, right? So yeah, that's it on the levels, and that's it on the technical analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.